Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Well. Congress has a hearing whether to hold Hunter Biden in contempt for not showing up for subpoena to testify, and Hunter Biden shows up with his lawyer and some other clown, and mayhem is next. Now, I want you to watch the video to the end. When you get the reaction from MSNBC and CNN, the usual suspects, I find the hypocrisy here so overwhelming. It's turned into a clown show. It really and truly has. Let's listen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Chairman Comer. First of all, my first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Before we watch the rest, I want to make a point. I want you to see this picture of Hunter Biden. His lawyer is on Hunter's left, and I don't know who the other guy is, probably a money guy or whatever. I wish he would get a decent haircut. But anyway, I want you to put Donald Trump Jr. in this position where Hunter is now. Those of you that have Trump derangement syndrome and think Trump is going to be a threat to democracy, here we have a person that's going to be held in contempt of Congress, just like Eric Holder was, the old Attorney General. And what happened? Nothing. I want you to put Donald Trump Jr. in Hunter's spot, and then tell me how you would react.
Mr. Chairman,
If
the ladies recognize...
If the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Could you keep interrupting me?
I'll interrupt the chairman. I don't know that he's a lady.
I think that that Hunter Biden should be arrested right here, right now, and go straight to jail. Our
Do not pass go and do not collect 200.
nation is founded on the rule of law.
Come on.
And the premise that the law applies
Do you think the Democrats would have said, oh, come on, go directly to jail if it was Donald Trump Jr.?
equally to everyone, no matter what your last
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of
It
order.
doesn't matter who you are.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Biggs over here.
Donald Trump Jr.
Biggs over here.
State your point, Mr. Biggs.
I'd like to finish.
The rules are everyone's going to be recognized for 5 minutes. Anyone that wants to be recognized will be recognized for 5 minutes. Ms. Mace has 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. Chair recognizes Ms. Mace.
It does not matter who you are, where you come from, or who your father is, or your last name. Yes, I'm looking at you.
Yes, it does matter. Because if your last name is Trump, I want people to understand something. One of the things that the United States stands out in the world is the rule of law. And this is being so violated so badly by the new progressive Democrats that it's a joke. And when our laws become a joke, our society unravels and our country unravels. Look at Steve Bannon, raided by the FBI for not showing up and held in contempt of Congress when he was waiting for an executive privilege ruling from President Trump. Look at Peter Navarro, an economics advisor to Trump, was shackled literally in an airport when he lived 2 blocks away from the FBI building and had numerous interviews. They waited till he was in a public forum before they shackled him for the same contempt of Congress. Eric Holder, the former Attorney General for Barack Obama, was held in contempt of Congress and nothing happened. If they don't arrest Donald Trump, say Freudian slip, if they don't arrest Hunter Biden immediately, then every single person that's been charged with contempt of Congress, I would file to have the charges dropped. It's a 2-tier justice system.
Hunter Biden, as I'm speaking to you, you are not above the law at all. The facts in this case are crystal clear. This committee used and issued a lawful subpoena to Hunter Biden, a critical witness in this committee's investigation into Biden family corruption. Hunter Biden and his lawyer...
Remember, Hunter was there to answer questions, but when a Republican was about to ask him one...
Now we're going to see the real reason why Hunter Biden was there. He's filming a documentary. He has been for a couple of years. I wonder if he'll let any of his exchanges with prostitutes that he brought across street lines, which goes against the Mann Act, but that's a different issue. He's filming a documentary. He's making this into a reality TV show.
He bolted.
Chair recognizes Ms. Green from Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently you're afraid of my words.
Whoa! Oh.
So Hunter Biden made his entrance and made his exit, filming his documentary. I guess they tried to stop it earlier in the filming and got some of it done. I don't know the details. And then he goes out in the hallway and says something incredibly stupid. Now, you're going to see later one of the reporters asked a really amazing question. I laughed my butt off when I heard it, but let's continue.
Oh.
I'd like to reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
Burst their bubble. Wow, that's too bad.
And sits here with a smug look on his face and runs away when it's my turn to talk. Not only is he a criminal, but he is a coward.
But there were more questions in the hallway. Listen.
Now, there's on Biden's right, Hunter Biden's rights, his lawyer. And the next question, let's listen.
I'll answer your question if you be quiet and let me make a statement.
What kind of crack do you normally smoke, Mr. Biden?
Yeah, what kind of crack do you normally smoke? And then he says something really stupid that might get him in trouble criminally, but I doubt it because he is a Democrat, remember?
But Hunter did answer a question, which his lawyer wasn't happy about. Hunter confirmed he had his dad on the phone with his business clients. Oops.
Mr. Biden, why did you put your dad on speakerphone with your business partners if he had no involvement in your business?
Do you have a dad? Does he call you?
Yes.
Answer the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
But why did you need to talk to him during business meetings if he had nothing to do with your business?
So today, Hunter broke the law and admitted his dad chatted with clients. So Congress is voting now to hold him in contempt, and the president's Justice Department is going to have to decide whether they're going to arrest the president's son or give the spoiled brat the special treatment he's gotten his whole life.
What do you think? You think the Department of Justice is not going to place him under arrest? They're going to do what they did to Peter Navarro? Wait till he gets in an airport and then put him in shackles? Raid his home? What is it, $50,000 a month, wherever the heck it is, or whatever house he's renting? Yeah, you think that'll happen? The answer is, of course not. Why would they do that? It's a two-tier justice system. They've gone after Trump and the Trump family so hard that they created this fiasco. This fiasco. And as we speak, President Trump is fighting multiple charges, was in court again today. They're trying to tie him up with the Iowa caucuses coming up in a few days. This whole thing is a gigantic cluster. And they're going to say, well, it's all Trump's fault. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's amazing to me. This tells me, in no uncertain terms, that President Joseph Biden is not going to be the Democratic nominee for president. Because if he is going to be the nominee, this is one of the incredibly freaking stupid stunts I've ever seen.
But Hunter doesn't care because he's making a movie. All of today's drama and all of the drama from the last couple of years, Hunter's had a film crew following him around. He had a film crew there today. His sugar brother's going to sell the Hunter Biden documentary. You heard me. Hunter's making a movie about dodging taxes, child support, and subpoenas. How I destroyed my father's presidential campaign.
You forgot making porn videos.
Will soon be available on Netflix. He's a lawyer, artist, and an actor. Is Daddy proud?
Hunter Biden on Capitol Hill today. How big of a headache is that for you?
Hunter Biden is a private citizen?
Even she's laughing. Even the press is laughing. This whole thing is a freaking joke. Their intent 4 years ago was to stop Donald Trump from being reelected. They succeeded. And now comes the fallout. As Ted Kennedy once said, who wasn't exactly a bastion of of morality, told people that when Joe Biden was senator for many, many years, when Ted Kennedy was senator, Joe Biden is the dumbest senator here. Now he sits in the Oval Office. This whole thing has become a joke.
He is not a member of the White House, as you know, and I just don't have anything else to share.
But the last time he was on the Hill, he said the president was certainly familiar with what his son was going to say.
I did say that, and what I'm saying today,
that President Biden does not help him with his business deals, but he does help him skirt congressional subpoenas?
that is not even true. That is a jump that is incredibly disingenuous in that question.
No, it's not. It's not a jump at all. In fact, I said from the beginning of this video, replace Hunter Biden with Donald Trump Jr. and then ask the same questions. You think she'd be answering differently? Of course.
What I will say to you, I am helping you out.
Knew.
I'm helping you out. I don't have anything else to share.
That's why the media celebrates his defiance.
Now, you got to admit, that was a great picture there.
A remarkable day on Capitol Hill. The approach by Hunter Biden is clear. If you cannot win the process, win the story.
Now, this is MSNBC. This is a son of a sitting U.S. president defying a congressional subpoena. Whether you go along with the subpoena or even hate Republicans' guts, that's still true. And now they're celebrating it. If this was Donald Trump Jr., they would be screaming, standing on chairs in the set in MSNBC, saying what a democracy hangs in the balance and the rule of law is now being questioned. Yet when it's Hunter Biden, they applaud this. They applaud it.
And Hunter Biden knows, his legal team knows, he won't win the process. What can he do? He can show the American people, Hunter Biden can, that he is present and available.
Hunter Biden.
He's present and available. He wanted to answer questions from the Congressional Committee in an open public forum, which gives each member 5 minutes. They're constantly interrupting each other. You can grandstand. You can cut people off. They wanted to do what they did to Donald Trump Jr., ask him questions behind closed doors. Could take hours, and it did for Trump Jr. Hours and hours and hours. And you can have lawyers ask questions, not congressional members. They wanted no part of that, of course, because you can't grandstand. You can't have half the congressional members in a hearing saying how wonderful you are. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. So they wanted a real question concerning their subpoena in their investigation. But they were denied that. Here I am. I can talk now. It's a lie. It's a joke. Celebrating this is amazing to me. CNN and MSNBC are in their death throes. The only thing that's keeping them going is what saved them in 2016, and that is Donald Trump.
Is tired of being kicked around and maligned in the public eye.
Oh, all of a sudden now Hunter is the victim? This is typical progressive mentality. I'm the victim.
So the public relations objective here was to make the point Hunter Biden is willing to answer any questions the committee had.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Now let's listen to what CNN, the most trusted name in news, has to say about this.
I love it.
All right.
This is a reality show.
I love it. This is a reality show. Those of you that are younger, I want you to go back and go online and find the movie Network, the 1970s. It won an Academy Award. If you watch this and now punch it into today, you will be so shocked. It'll be incredible. This was predicted back in the 1970s, 50 years ago. And look what's happening today, and watch the movie in its entirety. It's amazing to me. I mean, those guys just predicted exactly almost to the letter what would happen. Let's listen to this clown.
Do reality shows
Calling
right
Bravo.
there. That was the kind of stunt you see on a reality show where the Republicans were surprised. when Hunter Biden showed up?
I think everyone was surprised, right?
No, nobody's surprised. That's the way they roll. And they're celebrating it. When they arrested Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon for contempt of Congress, they celebrated it. Hunter Biden says, F you to your subpoena, and they think it's wonderful. It's incredibly lopsided and twisted. This thing's going to come to a head, and this is the year it's going to come to a head, and it's going to go one way or the other.
Coming in unannounced like a reality star at a Housewives reunion, like look who's here with the receipts. I mean, way to take all the oxygen out of every room in Washington, D.C.
What a way to go. To take all the oxygen out of every room in Washington, D.C. Good for you, Hunter. Good as you fight back against these evil MAGA Republicans. These people are so full of, I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, it is turning to reality TV, turned into by you guys. By you guys that continued for the last 6-8 years, relentless lying. Relentless. You and your sister channel, I'll call it MSNBC, who was actually worse, if that's possible. Well, there it is, folks. Maybe they wanted President Trump off the media today because he was in court defending himself against trumped-up charges, pardon the pun. Maybe that was their goal. I don't know. But I'll bet you money. I'll bet you he's not placed under arrest, he being Hunter Biden. I bet you he's not put in shackles like David Navarro and Steve Bannon. I bet you his home isn't raided by the DOJ and the FBI. I'll bet you all of that. And I'll bet you nothing happens. Nothing. Because they're progressive Democrats. And progressive Democrats are above the law. People, wake the frick up. What do you think? Until next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.